Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Childish, back at it again, making the next FAQ video on a couple of topics that need to be addressed because I get them asked all the time. All the time. The recent video was, let's see here, for Educate Dominate. We had our first return guest, Malfish, to the scene, and got a lot of good positive feedback where people were wondering, am I gonna, continue to bring fresh faces in? Of course, definitely will. I want you guys to keep in mind, and I don't think people realize that the people that I get together with, some people we actually talked for, almost at the time when I was making Bombers, the first video. I've been talking to them for quite some time, but it just came down to schedule. Some of these guys are work overnights. Some of these guys work or live in Australia. In completely opposite time zones. I think at the time that I made my video with YDCB, it was like 4 or 5 in the morning for him. So it was pretty crazy to say the least. Everyone's schedule is pretty crazy. So sometimes, we might be a little backed up, or you might find that we might have a return guest that has a little bit more flexibility come on and get some topics out. The fact of the matter is that I will always make sure that whatever content I bring into you is the best of the best and getting some kind of, getting the best kind of information I can. So, sorry, let me go ahead and throw a little show here. Where the hell's my, alright. So yeah, we'll continue to do Educate and Dominate. I think everyone was like, we got a return guest on. He must be running out of options. I'm like, no. Everybody's schedule is kind of crazy, so try to make it work. And sometimes, things happen and things arise that we can't, get a fresh face on every week. So, again, that was just one time, but we're still getting 20 questions. So, let's see. We literally just got some new units, but even before that, we had the Water Magic Night, and everyone was like, "Hey, what's your thoughts on this? What's your thoughts on that?" I intentionally didn't make a video about the Magic Night because I'm a little salty about it. I got a little salt in my mouth. And again, this is gonna kind of sound weird. It won't be understandable to the young folks out there. But back in my day, as I stated, I'm 33. I grew up in the Atari, a little bit of Commodore, mostly Atari and Nintendo phase, growing up as a kid. And back in that day, there was no, internet, or there was no, magazines to provide like all this free, ways. Well, I mean, magazines, yes, but there wasn't any like easy access to find out ways to get all this free material and whatnot. The reason why I say it is, while I'm extremely happy that CommToUs gives the newer people an opportunity to get a unit such as the Water Magic Night, I really wish they actually made it some way to actually get it without just hitting the level, a certain level, and be like, okay, now you get this free unit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm addicted to the challenge. I love the challenge. I love sitting here and, playing around with various units and rune combinations to see what I think works. And then, if my idea is way out of line, I'll touch base with somebody that, shares my same passion and see what they think. But at the end of the day, with challenge comes change, and the change comes the new meta, and it's nice to have people to be able to provide that information for us, right? What would the game be if we didn't have people test out the value of dots when it comes to utilizing the value of stun-based units or units that provide dots for TOA hard in an effort to try to clear that content? What would the game be if someone didn't test out 4 units on violent runes in the arena defense, and realize that the value of unpredictability makes it extremely hard for you to, um, you know, do what you got to do. I still remember. There's a multitude of people, right? We can't, put it on one person. But I still remember back in the day watching, William versus Cold Steel, going back and forth a little bit on the global server, and you look at the top 50, top whatever, and you got your units with a fair share of runes with the rage blade. You got some with despair. You got some with violent. You got some with fatal. And then you look at Cold Steel, and he had he literally had like every single monster and then some on violent. Right, he was kind of known as the violent freak, and rightfully so. It's just so strong, as we know now. Where would we be if we didn't have somebody really take the time to test out that a violent set works great on healers, a violent set works great on DPSers, on CC units. I mean, everything, right? You can make a reason to put violent on anybody. It's just too strong not to be able to utilize it. Stuff like that. So while I'm very grateful that they provided that thing, I really wish that they made it like a TOA capture unit where you got to a certain floor and then you completed it and you captured a unit, or there was some kind of a like, let's say on Wednesdays they, like on the water days or some day, they had the opportunity for people to, summon it out of like a secret dungeon. Maybe it popped out of a chest randomly. It would have been nice for us to like have to work for it, right? I got the utmost respect for everybody that has fused any of the 5-star national units. It's a whole lot of work. It makes people rage quit. I get it, but as you know, it's well worth the effort. Especially if it's brings your whatever team you're trying to utilize it for, synergizes it well to take you to the next level. So shout out to all you old schools that think that way. I'm all about that challenge. I'm addicted to the challenge. Yeah, buddy, can't get enough of it. Let's see. So we went over the units, went over that. Sunday Funday. Thank you for everybody that supported Nick and I in this last video. Definitely was one of my funner videos. There really was no rhyme or rhythm. We just kind of did it. We just kind of YOLO'd it, and it worked out pretty well. Couldn't have worked out any better, right? Because the person with the better units didn't get the win like it thought it was. So great entertainment for you guys. As I've stated before, Sunday Funny is going to be the time where I make every any kind of video. There's no like specific type of video. So you might, later on down the road, you might see a random vlog of myself, my wife. As you guys know, we had a couple of more months, 3 or 4 more months here, before our first baby is born. And so, we might take the time to just relax and chat about that or talk about that or whatever like that. So it could be about anything, but after the recent enjoyment of the people on my channel, they definitely like the getting the Nick on board, and as you guys know, if you follow me for quite some time, we've actually had quite a few of our guildies come on and just do fun stuff when we can. So what I'll go ahead and try to do is, in addition to doing that, I'll go ahead and try to get in touch with various YouTubers so that we can do basically some childish challenges for you. If you guys have been watching my channel for quite some time, the Childish Challenge series is one of the series where I would create a challenge for my YouTubers in an effort to promote them and give people the opportunity to see their challenge. I would create a challenge and then I have them make a video and then post a link on my original video so that I can basically put them in the description and you guys could see everybody that has participated in the challenge, and of course, check out their channel and see what you think. So we'll still do childish challenges, but we'll probably do the majority of them in the Sunday Funday, unless we get like one that everybody can do. Let's see. This isn't really a question or a frequently asked question, but I do get this comment quite a bit. I want to thank everybody for the recent congratulations. I did just hit the 4K mark for subscribers. As far as, giveaways and whatnot, as I stated in my last one, I was going to wait until the 5,000 mark to do like a nice big giveaway. And then, if I'm fortunate enough to hit the 10,000 mark before the end of the year, we'll definitely do something crazy for the Christmas time, if I'm lucky enough to get there. But I believe we'll get there because we've been getting so much great support from everybody that it's just a matter of time. So so stick around, get ready for that 5,000 sub. We'll definitely do something big. We'll have a couple of events going on. As you guys know, I like to do different events during my giveaways to offer multiple opportunities for people to get it. While it would be nice for someone to get, say, a $100 gift card, not saying that that's what it's going to be, just throwing it out there. I want to have many people to get the opportunity to, because now the channel is growing and I want people to have the opportunity to win different things. So stay tuned for that when we hit 5,000 subs. Yeah, junk. Let's see, anything what's in the works for new stuff. Right now it's not really so much looking for the next new thing as far as content goes. I think it's just kind of reorganizing what I had and making it work. As you guys know, I tried a variety of new series just to test the waters, and some were great, some were not, but I continue to make videos and just try to mix and match to see what kind of feedback I get. I think the last one that we kind of got rid of was the Arena Remix, which was a series that I had people contact me, and they provided me their account information so that I can show you some PvP from their aspect, showcase your units and show you guys just some different stuff from what I was doing all the time. While it was great, it's obviously a time taker, and the majority of the extra time spent trying to organize different types of videos. I've been putting most of the effort into the educate and dominate videos, since I'm getting such a strong response from that. So we're gonna go and focus on that, and probably ixnay the Arena Remix for the time being. Maybe one day we'll bring it back, but I think that we'll just stick with what we got. So and then the last but not least, as we always say, people that are looking for one-on-one help, the only kind of account reviews that I do are the reviews that I find for people on the subscriber showcase when they find me Arena and find me, or they find me or I find them. And mind you, it's not a full-blown account review. All we do is review their Arena team, right? If you have a question about your monster box as far as where you want to progress or whatnot, you're more than welcome to contact me via Facebook, facebook.com/ChildishPlays with a Z, not with an S. Send me a private message there with your monster box, your question, and I'll get back to you within a day or two. I don't always have the opportunity to check my messages when I'm at work, but I definitely will make every effort to get back to you as soon as I can. And then last but not least, summoning sessions, epic fail summoning sessions. Can I be a part of that? How do I be a part of that? Yes, you can. Shoot me an email, childish402@gmail.com at any time, any day, and I will get back to you when I can. With the subject line, summoning session, and we'll go ahead so I can kind of weed you out and get you on board so we can make arrangements for you so we can do your summons on the video. I appreciate everybody that does that. We love to do summons. Actually, I love to do summons. Debbie really loves to do everybody's summons. She's the one that jumps out of the chair when somebody when she summons a great unit for people, and it's not even hers, right? She just enjoys. Everybody enjoys summons, but she really likes to click the summoning button. So happy wife, happy life. Send me an email so we can make my wife happy, because I can't afford to buy her premium packs every 2 minutes. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I don't really have anything else to add to that. Hopefully anybody that had a question or the question that was put on this video got answered, if you have any additional questions, put them down in the comment section down below, and I'll make sure I add it to the next FAQ video if I don't send you a private message already, okay? Thank you all for tuning in. It's your boy Childish for Childish Plays, checking out. Take care, and we will see you next time, guys. I'm out.